Girls! So welcome back to Fair Friday. For the second episode of 12 Days of Murder for 2024, we are going back to, of course, the lovely and always unusual state of Florida. This particular case did get some coverage. Our killer has just somewhat recently been sentenced, so I guess this is kind of a fresh video, if that makes sense. Definitely let me know if you've heard, if you knew the victim, or like the victim used to do your hair, because the victim was a hairstylist. Or even the killer, because apparently the victim and the killer used to work together. Or if you knew our killer under any other alias other than her legal government name. So with that being said, I'm going to give what's spoken on down below. Sources down below as always. And so with that being said, I'm Kimberly Emily. Let's get started. So Kimberly Lee Kessler was born on May 9th, 1968. At one point, apparently she had a brother. And so her and her brother was apparently arguing. So her brother went to sleep, but she had grabbed a baseball bat and proceeded to beat him while he was sleeping with said baseball bat. And apparently this caused most of his teeth to fall out. There was another time where apparently she had killed her boyfriend's cat, had stabbed him, and apparently he had beat up his father. And apparently that's happened 3 separate times. And that's all that's said about that. So apparently at one point she gets married, I guess, to a guy named Leon twice, under the name Melissa. She had a kid with this guy by name of Tim. She put down Christina Brooks, even though she was going under the alias name Miranda. She would claim it's because, I have an abusive family and I don't want them to be able to track me. However, she tells her family that Tim was actually being abusive and that she was trying to do the alias to get away from him, even though they now have a child together. So then, of course, the kid gets taken away when he's 3. Kimberly, as she is legally called, she goes to the defects office the next day with a gun. Nothing's really said after that, or whether she got arrested or anything. So then, of course, the son would, of course, be raised by Tim because that seemed like the best decision in the court, which seems fair enough to me. Her biological family wouldn't see her again until about the last time they saw her, that they had confirmed to have seen her, was like 2004. They did not legally go get a missing person report for her until like 2012. In 2004, apparently she had asked apparently she was going to school at that point, and she had asked a classmate who had sunburn, which is a very common thing to suffer from. She had asked, "Hey, can I keep some of the sunburnt skin?" And so apparently this has disturbed the teacher so much that she decides to look up Kimberly's criminal record to see if anything shady pops up, because that was a really disturbing statement to her. And so of course she's going to the fake name Jennifer. So of course she's going to fake name Jennifer, nothing pops up. So then Kimberly starts working as this Jennifer girl at Tangle's hair salon. So at this job at Tangle's hair salon, she's also working with Joleen. So Joleen Rebecca Jensen was born May 13th, 1984. After high school, she starts working in cosmetology, trying to do hair, because that's what she really wants to do in life, which is perfectly fine. She meets Joleen Cummings. They get married, and they proceed to have 2 sons together in 2013 and 2015. They divorced in 2017. She starts dating somebody else whose name just also happens to be Jason. And then on May 9th of the year that we're talking about, apparently the police were called for a domestic violence call between her and Jason. Not the husband Jason, but the new boyfriend Jason. And that comes into play later. So Kimberly decides we're going to go to Walmart. She gets 30-gallon trash bags, a bottle of Nomia, and a carving knife. May 12th, the day before her birthday, because apparently her birthday was on Mother's Day, which is sad considering she was a mother. Joleen would apparently be seen for the last time alive at work. And then apparently Kimberly is apparently seen throwing 2 bags of trash into the dumpster, and then apparently she would take a blue tote bag to the woods. So then, of course, Joleen apparently is reported missing on the 14th, because I guess they thought it was the 13th, it's her birthday. Maybe she thought she went out and go party with some friends. Maybe that's why she didn't pick the kids up, because apparently on that day, I don't know if it was Mother's Day or her birthday or both, or maybe that's just a custom agreement they had going on, but apparently she was supposed to pick up her 2 kids that she had with Jason from Jason's house, and she didn't. So that's where the missing report comes in. I assume somebody went to the manager, and the manager gave an address where Kimberly could be found, like the last address that she gave us. On the 15th, Joleen's car is found in a Home Depot parking lot. On the 16th, Kimberly is found between her car is found. She's found in the car between 2 18-wheelers with 5 different IDs, one of whom being Jennifer Marie Seibert, who that's the name she was going under. And apparently she was a 16-year-old girl that had died in a car accident in Germany, was buried over here in Pennsylvania. So I guess she was a U.S. citizen that just died over in Europe. I don't know the full story on that. And so apparently she had stole her name off her headstone, which is also illegal. But apparently the only thing they can really charge her with is grand theft auto. So police apparently actually find both of their blood in the salon. And so apparently they are led to a storage unit, and in the storage unit you have 4 wigs, 3 phones, and 2 cut ponytails. Who the ponytails belong to, like if they did a DNA test and who it belonged to, I don't even know. They just said 2 cut ponytails. On September 7th, Kimberly is charged with murder. However, a gag order was apparently put on the media because Kimberly's defense team was basically saying that the media and the family of the victim was calling her evil without even proving that she may even be responsible for the murder. So another thing that I thought was interesting that I thought she mentioned, in the 48 hours that is believed after Joleen was killed, Kimberly had apparently searched up Joleen's name 457 times. So I guess like she was trying to see like what the police knew without going to police and asking like, hey, what do you know? Because that would look a little suspicious. So then on March 5th, 2019, apparently Kimberly is declared legally unfit to stand trial. So then she goes to basically a little mental hospital for that. And then this decision was reversed a year later. So then apparently that's not crazy enough. Apparently she also started going on a hunger strike in jail. She apparently was throwing feces at the guards and was also getting extra charges for that. She would have outbursts in court. She would claim that the public defender was Joleen's cousin. Apparently, it was somehow confirmed that they weren't even related. But I guess if it was, it would create some sort of bias if it was, for obvious reasons. So understandably, you would have to investigate that. As far as I found, they weren't. Otherwise, it would came out and said, oh, they actually are related. And another thing that I've never seen before, in November 2021, Joleen's defense team actually asked, like, hey, can we put a limit how much evidence we can bring to the case? Okay, I guess that's her way of saying, look, we know our client's guilty, but damn, like, all this evidence is really making her look bad. So then eventually Joleen gets sentenced, finally this year, I think. She gets sentenced to life without parole, plus 5 years for taking Joleen's car. And of course, like I said, Joleen's body has never been found to this day. At least that I've read. So, with that being said, like I said, if you knew Kimberly or even Joleen, let me know. If anybody knows how the kids are doing, please let me know. Because, you know, now the kids have to grow up without their mom. And Mother's Day, I think, will always be a reminder that their mother is no longer with them. And so with that being said, I cover fatal females 2 times a week. Subscribe for more fatal females. I'll see you guys next one. Bye. Dead and I stay dead. Baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? And 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 will you get bored?